A potato! Just kidding, he's a very chunky pet sheep who would like to be able to see again. So I'm here to peel him. This big boy that should have only taken about 3 minutes ended up taking over 7. So I just skipped right past the belly and showed you the first hip here. He's pretty hefty, so let me show you a comparison. This is a typical size for baby dolls. And this is our chunky boy. As you can see, he likes to store snacks on his back and in all the little crevices of his fiber. So I work really diligently to make sure I clean all of that up so it doesn't give him any issues. The discoloration on his back is from all that dirt itching and him neurotically scratching. Now he kinda got away from me, so I had to scoot him back into my machine so I could finish cleaning up his face. I have a hard time pulling him up because that chunky neck don't bend. But that's okay, we just accommodate. Now we're on the last side, and I can tell he really appreciates it by the way that he relaxes into me. This peeling must seem like the best scratches ever. One more swipe and let's see him. Looking fresh. This is Gigante. He's way too big for me, so I let my wife handle him. With proper technique, she makes it look like a breeze. Now that she's done all my heavy lifting, I can get started. Again, I skip straight to the hip because I really want you to see the fleece at the end. Gigante is a Columbia sheep. They're known to be extremely tall and have excellent fiber. And this guy does not disappoint. His fleece is incredibly thick and rich, which is why he's a stud for this herd. He's not the heaviest, but he's definitely the tallest boy I've shorn. So I am grateful that he is being super cooperative. Until I get to his head, where he reminds me that if he wanted to, he could totally take me. This is just 1 year's worth of growth, and even though I'm bending him around, he's not being hurt at all. Quick turn off of my shear so I can maneuver him into the upward position. A couple wiggles to get comfy, and back to rolling the rest of it off. This guy lives on a fiber farm, so his 12-pound fleece will be sold so that someone can make yarn out of it. Now that he's all cleaned up, let's go check his fleece out. Look at that spread. Truly amazing. Thanks, buddy. Whew, this is Olivia, and she's a hot mess, so I've come to try to tame that hair. Over the last year, she worked very hard to grow this beautiful coat, which helped keep her warm for the winter. But now it's getting pretty warm, so it's time to give this Colorado girl a summer body. She has beautiful long fiber, but I tried to zoom in here and it was just too dark to show you. After I clean up her first hip and her rump, it's time to finally cut off that bougie scarf she's been toting around. Freedom! Now a classy lady like this only wears the best, so she makes sure that I know dry clean only and to treat it with extra care. Even though she's a hot mess, she's still the goodest of girls. Olivia is a Shetland sheep, and usually those are very feisty, but not this classy lady. She waits very patiently while I roll off all that gorgeous thick fiber. She typically doesn't like to be handled, so I imagine she'd run off to find a patch of grass when we're through. But again, she threw me for another loop. She went from classy to creepy. Well, Olivia, did I do it right?